Cancer, welcome to your general overview and energy read that's good for the next several weeks. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. First, we're going to pull you a general overview card, and then we will build your baseline, yeah? Ooh, the winds are quite strong today. Yes, indeed. It's looking like we're in for another temperature drop, you guys. What's going on, please? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Cancerian energy. What's going on? Show me Cancer. Show me what I need to see, please, for Cancer. It was neat. I don't know if you heard it, but oh my. That was quite the gust of wind. Oh my. No. Well, more fall cleanup for me, I suppose. So, Cancer. Oh, discontent and boredom. Honey, why? Why? What's going on? Well, that's the problem. You're bored. Discontent, boredom. I don't know if this is in love, life, work. I don't know. But there's this kind of detachment in you that suggests I'm bored. What's going on? Feeling a little discontented, a little isolated. A little neglected, maybe? A little neglected? Let's take a look. What's going on, honey? Who's neglecting you? You tell them I have a problem with that. Okay? I don't like that. What's going on? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Cancerian energy. True. You might be in kind of a lull right now, where nothing seems to be going on. A little disconnected, a little bored, a little like, what's going on? Shuffling feet. What's happening, though? Do you feel a little neglected? Show me what I need to see, please, for that Cancerian energy. Show me what I need to see, please. What's going on for Cancer? The World. The Seven of Pentacles. Oh, well, okay. That's why. I would be bored too. It's looking like in the relatively recent past, and I have every reason to believe it's carrying over into present day to some extent. You entered a cycle of what looks like nothing's going on. Stagnation. Seven of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. You can't get much more bored than that. Okay, I'm not saying your life is boring. I'm not saying you don't have anything going on. I'm not saying you don't have hobbies. What I'm saying is, emotionally speaking, nothing's hitting your cups. Okay, and this is something that you entered into, and it's kind of been like that. Okay, where things don't really change too much. The Seven of Pentacles, they don't change at all. Wow. That was dead on, wasn't it? Also, did I say the fourth might be important? The fourth might be important. The World, Seven of Pentacles, and that could be November 4th or December 4th. I don't know. The World, Seven of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. Honey, you entered into a period of not much is going on. Okay? Love, life, work, any of those things. I don't know. Okay? Just when I see stuff like that, I would just advise you to take that time of stillness to your advantage. You know, just in the general sense, use that time to your advantage. If it really feels like nothing's going on, then find something to do, something that speaks to you. Anything that kind of pulls you out of that space of, well, this is the pattern here, okay, and I'm used to it. Nothing really changes, nothing really shakes up the pattern. Okay, then what else could you do? Something here has reached a certain level of growth. It might continue on later, but just not right now. So what else could you be doing? You know, something like that. Discontent, boredom. It's like you're watching that pot on the stove and the water just ain't boiling. I know. Ace of Swords, the truth is going to occur to you. Page of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, okay. It's on you to make change. You have an idea in you, I believe. And there's a truth in you, there's an idea in you that would like to come out, that would like to be born, whatever that is. I don't know. But it could help change things quite a bit. And it's something, it seems like such a little thing. It seems like such a little thing that sometimes it toys around in the back of your head, you know? And I don't know how much weight you give it, but it could be so much larger. The truth is that there is an opportunity here for change. And it's kind of something that is with you a little bit. but perhaps doesn't get a lot of your attention. What's going on? Wheel of Fortune, I'm sorry, the future, Three of Swords, the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups. We have some pain here, but recovery of pain as well simultaneously. There's the recognition of it and then also the recovery of it. And it does look like with someone whom you share some sort of romantic feelings with. So is that what this is about? That you feel a little like you're disjointed with somebody? There's not enough, there hasn't been emotional movement with somebody. Yeah, in that case, the advice still stands, honey. A little more activity, a little more truth could help change things a little bit if you so chose. But there's a Three of Swords here. There's the recognition of sadness, some pain in the heart space, some fear of rejection. And we kind of want to turn that frown upside down, okay? And Knight of Cups, Six of Cups. So that tells me it's recovery from a Three of Swords. There is recovery from pain. There's a recovery from sadness. There is a recovery of some sort of disappointment in the heart space. And it does look like someone whom you are intimately acquainted with on some sort of emotional level, possibly a spirit bond or a soul bond. Okay. The Six of Cups, this is someone whom we've known. And with the Knight of Cups preceding it, it suggests we know them a little more intimately than just like, say, a friend. Okay. Like a childhood friend. It's a little bit more than that. So the Knight of Cups is our romantic, vulnerable expression. It looks like some of that pain might be attributed to the fact that nothing's going on. There's some boredom here. And there might be some emotional neglect here. On whose side? I don't know. I just know that you feel a little neglected. Let's see what's going on. It looks like we have a recovery, or at least we're trying to recover our emotions with this person and express we're a little excited. I kind of feel your energy picking up relatively soon in the future. And it does feel a little bit more on the romantic side. Yes, absolutely. And it's someone whom you know. And it feels like there's some sadness there. Why? Anyway, I'm sure it has something to do with this. There's a lot of hands-off energy over here. A lot of hands-off energy over here. Not a lot of development, some distance here maybe. I don't know, let's get into it. Let's take a look. Show me. What? Okay. Show me the world, please. So it's looking like we entered a phase of, well, this is how it is. Okay. Show me the world, please. What's going on? And again, you know, honey, regardless of love energy or the absence of love energy, just use that time to your advantage. It's lulls like these, and where not much is going on, where our best stuff can be generated, honestly. You know? Like when I'm so busy, and I can get caught up in my own busyness, that's not the time to generate new ideas. That's the time to act on old ones. When you have your Ace of Swords moments, it's like, now's the time. I'm going to start working on the Ace of Swords, and it does not invite anything new because you're busy, right? So this is the ideal time to start reaping some new Ace of Swords, man. Some new ideas, new thinkings, new hobbies, new something. Trying to incorporate, because I got some day in, day out energy for you where nothing really changes, nothing really shakes up. There's a certain status quo that's being adhered to, and it's a pattern, but it's not the most emotionally enriching for you. Show me the world, please. I don't really see you like this. I don't see you like this at all. You and Virgo are just shaking things up right now. I have yet to meet a Cancer who was emotionally bored. I don't, that's like a contradiction in terms. It just doesn't work. I don't. That doesn't compute. Show me the world, please. Show me the world. What's going on? The Knight of Wands. Look at that fire in you. Two of Cups. Eight of Swords. You can't see it. Oh, honey. What happened? What happened? Things were supposed to open up one way, but they didn't. They went in the opposite direction. What happened? Look at that enthusiasm. And it's not just your passion. It's not just your sex energy, honey. The Two of Cups is here too. There's a love bond you have with somebody. Is that neglect? Am I saying neglect? Is that what that is? Am I saying neglect? There's someone here you share a Two of Cups with. The simplest of love bonds could be a commitment, full-on marriage, relationship energy. I don't know. Two of Cups, it says, I love you, you love me, and we both know this. It's an intimate shared knowledge. You can express it freely unto that person. It's not necessarily a soul bond, and it's not necessarily big picture energy like the Ten of Cups. The Two of Cups it's you and me, and we know it's you and me. Right? Knight of Wands, our energy, our enthusiasm, our passion, our sex drive. Okay. Eight of Swords. We ain't synced it in a long time. We opened up into this phase and it kind of caused the boredom. Where there has been emotional and or sexual neglect, maybe a combination of the two. It's interesting when you open up with a world like that. I always want to know, Six of Swords, the world, when we open up like that, where are you coming from and where are you going? I see where you went. And now I'm seeing where you came from. You came from some sort of relationship of I love you, you love me. We're exclusive. Two of Cups is exclusive. Honestly, I think it's more exclusive than the Four of Wands is. And but also the passion was in there. Man, I'm rocking for your cups, you're rocking for mine. Eight of Swords, we ain't seen that in a long time. So where you came from entered or ushered you into the Seven of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Show me this Seven of Pentacles, please. Oh, you got a little fire streak in you. You are a passionate Cancer. But it's oriented in love. In other words, it's hard for you to show passion to someone that you don't have feelings for. And I understand that. Some of that Seven of Pentacles, please. Some of that Seven of Pentacles. Which makes sense then if one's affected, so too is the other. We can't see it. Eight of Swords, or it's been neglected, or I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in a while. But that doesn't mean it's not a complete cycle. It's just what you entered into. I believe. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Queen of Wands, Eight of Wands. Okay. Interesting. The passion doesn't match the intentions. It doesn't match the intentions. It doesn't match the intentions. Seven of Pentacles, there's stagnation, lethargy, slow growing. Five of Swords. Someone's looking back over at the other person. Oh, I'm still attracted to them. No. I don't know where the hell that's coming from. I don't know where the hell that's coming from. Someone here is lying to themselves about the passion they feel for the other person. Oh, it's still there. It's still active. We still talk. We still communicate. We still have, you know, the special feels for each other. Not according to that. And not according to whoever this energy is. And it could, that should be Aries, Leo, Sag. Does not have to be. But somebody here is like straight up lying to themselves that the passion and the interest and the energy for the passion is still on point. No, it is not. We haven't seen it in a long time. Thus, we entered the phase of stagnation. There are some elements here that definitely involve intimate energy. So if that makes you uncomfortable, I don't want to watch it. I don't want you to watch it. I don't want you to watch anything that you cannot find value in. But we are hitting notes of intimate energy here. Strong ones. Okay? Some very realistic ones, and you know, real tarot, real life, and I do read intimate tarot. This is not that, but I can't lie. I'm not going to tell you it's not here. It's here. And for the Cancer I'm looking at, it's you find passion in your love. Okay? You find your sexual energy in the person that you love. Right? This is normal. This is healthy. We haven't seen it in a long time. Right? And when we opened up into that cycle of not being able to see that particular energy, not being able to feel it, it kind of ushered in this period of non-activity. And the Seven of Pentacles, that neglect, man. I'm telling you, it's neglect. It's like emotional neglect, disconnected boredom, because you have energy in you. I see it, but you're bored. It's like I have this energy and I got nothing to do with it. It's got nowhere to go. Okay? So over here, distinctly someone's energy is lying. I don't know if it's you or them. I really can't tell. I would tell you if I could. But somebody is looking back over their shoulder at the other person and they're saying, yeah, I'm still attracted to them. No, they're not. How far that Five of Swords runs, I don't know, but it's a Five of Swords that's been running over a Seven of Pentacles span. So it's a kind of lie that has built up over time as soon as we entered this cycle of non-expressive emotionality and non-expressive sexuality. Okay? Oh shit, we're doing some couples therapy today, honey. So again, take what resonates, if it does not, and if it makes you uncomfortable, don't watch it. That's it. If you value your time and you value your kind of tarot readings, that this kind of thing makes you uncomfortable, you're not going to see anything in it that helps you. So again, do not watch anything that makes you uncomfortable. Okay, please, please. I respect you and care about you too much for you to engage in anything that makes you uncomfortable. It just defeats the whole purpose, honey. I'm not having it. I don't want you to have it either if you don't want it. Okay, but real talk, yeah. Real talk. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing today. So again, don't force anything to fit. That's not for you. That's it. That Seven of Pentacles, yeah. As soon as we entered this cycle of not being able to see the love or the passion in each other, never mind express it, we went into a Seven of Pentacles. And now someone continuously looks over their shoulder and says, oh yeah, no, I'm still turned on by that. Or they believe the reverse is true. Oh, they're still attracted to me. I don't get a lot of proof of it. They speak it with words, but the action's not backing up the words. Something like that. The Hanged Man. And there's a lot of suspension of natural energy here. Somebody here is not attracted to their partner anymore, and I can see why that kind of comes from neglect. You know, it's hard to be attracted to someone when they don't share it or reciprocate it. Eventually you're going to internalize it and say, maybe it's me, or maybe I'm not attracted to them anymore. Most likely there's an interplay of those two things. Okay. The Hanged Man, show me the Hanged Man, show me the Hanged Man. Show me the Hanged Man, please. Six of Pentacles, so we keep it under working structure. I'll be ducked. So we kind of bury ourselves in work, which is, you might have some very strong earth in your chart. That's a very earthy inclination. 6 and 8 of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. So in that kind of stagnation of energy, there's not much improvement here. We don't really want to talk about it. Five of Swords isn't really willing to talk about it in an honest way, because how can we be honest about it if somebody's lying to themselves about the issue? So it's not being addressed. The big issue here is not being addressed, and somebody has a proclivity to bury themselves in work, or they preoccupy themselves intensely with work as a way to kind of offshore some of that energy. Because I'm telling you, somebody here has strong energy spikes and it has nowhere to go, so they throw it into work. You see what I'm saying? So while that helps improve the finances and grounding and stability, it also becomes patternized. Don't get me wrong, the cooperation's here. I got a back and forth exchange. The 6 and 8 of Pentacles, even if it's work energy, is still shared. It's still even. So I got a back and forth of realistic, everyday practical energies that is strongly rooted between these two people, okay? But it stays there on the surface at the practical level. You know, we talk about the day-to-day stuff, the practicalities. We talk about work. We talk about growth. Yeah, no, I'm totally still attracted to you. I'm totally still attracted to you. Totally. But no, let's go back over here. Let's talk about work real quick. Somebody is not honest with themselves about those feelings and the passion that comes with it and the love that's supposed to come with it. And it started as soon as we opened up with the cycle. What started here has progressed to here. And it all began with not being able to see with what should be naturally shared between two people. It does feel neglectful. Somebody's emotional and sexual energy feels neglected, so they put themselves into work. Somebody is telling the other person, yeah, I'm still attracted to you. You know, I can't show it for one reason or another, but yeah, I'm still attracted to you. That's an issue right there, honey. Okay, yeah. Discontent and boredom. I don't know, and you share as you see fit. I really don't know, honey. I would tell you if I knew. I can't tell where it's coming from. I just know one person lies about what they really experience in terms of the attraction and the sexual energy, and the other person accepts it. You know? Well, yeah, I'm still attracted to you. The other person must know it to some extent, because their energy, when not otherwise spent with the person that they're supposed to love, they throw themselves into work. They have to know this to some extent. The Ace of Swords. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. Show me the Ace of Swords, please. Show me the Ace of Swords. Page of Swords. 2 pages. 2 pages here. Ace of Swords, a bigger concept. 5 of Cups. Yes. 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 Okay, I got 2 people here trying to learn the same shit at the same time. Okay. 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 I believe so. I believe so. Someone is opening up to the pain of the thing. They feel the consequences of this. Even if they believe the other person, yeah, I'm still attracted to you. I'm not prepared to demonstrate it through love or my own sense of will. But you can take my word for it. You can take my word for it. I have no proof. 7 of Pentacles. And, you know, I still believe I'm attracted to you. Sure. I can't execute it. Not really. But I can talk about it. Yeah, I can give you those reassurances, and it is talk. But the growth suggests otherwise. Or rather, the lack of growth suggests otherwise. And then the Hanged Man, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, you two have a working structure, or at least somebody kind of goes off into a work world where they can execute some of that energy, you know? And then over here, fast forward, Ace of Swords, present day, we're learning the truth, and it hurts. It hurts, man. It fucking hurts. Page of Swords, 5 of Cups, the disappointment, cup spilt over, lost. 7 of Wands, we're guarded, we're defensive, frustrated. You know, it's hard to admit that we're in pain. Somebody's really guarding the fact that they're in pain, even while they're trying to learn it and examine it. It's a sensitive issue here. That's all I'm saying. It's a sensitive issue. And it's somebody's personal truth with the Ace of Swords. It's a growing realization. What the hell's going on here? And we're feeling neglected, unappreciated. And because this person, I believe it's you, understands that their love and their sexuality go hand in hand, when you're not getting one, it feels like you're not getting the other. Which makes sense. So I know this person can talk that they're still attracted or that they still have it in them, but it's kind of losing its believability, right? Because if we can't express it, the emotions aren't either. So we kind of have a practical working structure here, and that practical working structure I know temporarily gives somebody relief in terms of giving their energy something to do. But it still reinforces the Hanged Man. It still reinforces the Seven of Pentacles here. It's sensitive and it's painful. We don't like looking at it. We're not ready to talk about it. This is still an internal thing. It's a growing truth in somebody. And now I got another Page of Swords over here, dead center reading. Show me that Page of Swords, please. It's a sensitive, painful subject, and we're guarded about it. We don't like looking at it too much, but it is a growing truth, and I have to insist on it. It's a growing truth, and it's happening present day. Show me that Page of Swords, please. Show me that Page of Swords. I'm still rooting for you. I see hope in your future orientation. Ay, ay, ay. Honey, what are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? King of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Sun. Okay. 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 Somebody's really trying to turn this frown upside down. I got a King of Swords over here. Strong mind, strong sense of will. Ten of Swords, the Sun. Page of Swords. It does... Who is this? We're trying to confront the pain. Back here, it hurts. It's a sensitive subject. We're defensive about it. We don't like looking at it too much. There's somebody else over here who is trying to look at it more detailed. King of Swords, the Ten of Swords. But it's a Page of Swords, the Sun. Looking at the Sun, what makes us happy? Is this part of my happiness? Let me see the Wheel of Fortune real quick. I'm not done with that. Show me that Wheel of Fortune, please. Determination. That King of Swords is really starting to think about using his sword. It's like if we could just cut out the pain, I know we could be happy. But also, what is that you're cutting out? What does that mean? Show me the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, fresh energy, the Lovers, very spiritual energy. I see. Somebody here, and I believe it's you. You're showing me the Fool and the Lovers. Okay, that's very strong energy. And King of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Death is underlying. Okay. Either this King of Swords is terribly hopeful that he can cut out the pain and feel the sun with his partner once more, or this King of Swords is thinking about cutting this out so he can achieve his sun. I don't know which way you're going. I see a preparedness in you in future to kind of overcome past heartache and pain so that you might express your love to a Six of Cups, which is either this person or someone else. And that's some big damn energy here, and I don't blame you for it. I don't. The Wheel of Fortune suggests things are changing based on this King of Swords decision. Okay? And our energy gets converted into a much happier, healthier place. King of Wands, beautiful. Lovers, beautiful. Okay? And then the Fool, also beautiful. That's a hell of a combination, man. That's a stellar combination. That's fucking phenomenal. That's intense, man. It's the exact opposite of that which we entered into, probably without meaning to. In fact, it happened maybe so slowly we couldn't see it for what it was. You know, I can't see the love or the passion for you. It confuses me, but we're going to keep going with it. Just because it's not there doesn't mean it's completely gone, right? I could see why you would think that, especially if somebody's lying to the other person, that the passion's still there. I'm still attracted to you. Absolutely. They use the words to say that, but the actions don't back it up. The time doesn't back it up. Over time, Seven of Pentacles. There's what we're saying and what we're doing are two different things, and that's what happens when it's born out of a Five of Swords. Yeah, I'm still turned on by you. Absolutely. It's not true. Somebody's either lying to the other person or they're lying to themselves. Regardless, the other person's reaction is to kind of bury themselves in work as a way to relieve the energy. And yet nothing changes for that very reason, the Hanged Man. And nothing's going to change, by the way. And that's going to happen regardless of who's lying. I don't care. Regardless of who's lying, nothing's going to change because the honesty is not coming forth. You can't make change out of lies. Not good change. That's just not possible. You know, change based on lies is just going to give you more corrupt change. You know? Or none at all. So there has been no change in this particular situation because someone's not being honest about the truth of it. And then Wheel of Fortune, boom, Cancer, you start killing it with this energy here. It's like, yeah, I'm looking for a glow up. I want things to change drastically. Very much so, but it's the kind of drastic that's almost fantastic, to the point of not drastic, that's not what I'm saying. There's an energy here that would like to blast itself open towards you and you towards it. It's almost to not be believed. The Fool, the Lovers, the King of Wands. That's a hell of a potent, sexy-ass combination of energy, honey. It went from I can't see it, and I'm being told one thing and shown another. Keep my head in the sand, just kind of work through this, to holy hell over that Wheel of Fortune. And I'm telling you right now, that sexiness right there, and not just that, the Fool is innocent. He's a spiritual guy. He just doesn't know he's spiritual because he's innocent. He has no agenda. He just wants to go out. His inclination is, I need to live in the world. That's all the Fool knows. I'm ready for a new adventure. I don't have anything attached to that. It's a pure, innocent feeling. That's all I know. Somebody's feeling that, and it's this. I can see why they're trying to get out the door. The Lovers is there with the King of Wands. This is intense shit. It's no wonder the Fool wants to get out. There is an inclination here that's pulling somebody in the direction that says, look at this. Look at this awesomeness. And I'm telling you, dead center reading, it comes down to what this King of Swords does with this little itty bitty piece of knowledge. The knowledge I will point out to you right here is growing into that Ace of Swords, the final crystallized truth of the thing. Not accepting the lies, and not giving the lies, and not allowing ourselves to speak the lies, but allowing that Page of Swords to become crystallized, hard knowledge that is the Ace of Swords, undisputed truth. And I know it's a sensitive subject, I say it right here, but it's a growing sensitive subject. And one that sooner or later is going to have to be recognized. The King of Swords is going to have to be recognize it at some point. He holds the Ace of Swords, okay? So this has become a sensitive but growing truth, and that it hurts. It hurts to be rejected emotionally. It hurts to be rejected sexually. It hurts to be neglected. It hurts to be bored in a relationship. It hurts to be put off. and humored, you know, because that's my biggest problem with that, by the way. And I've said this before, you know, with people who know me, the worst thing to me, other than indifference, is to be humored. Because you can't respect that, and that means you don't respect that person. So don't humor them. Tell them the truth. You know? Those little white lies we tell our person, oh, I'm just telling that for them. No, you're telling it for you. I'm going to tell my person I'm still attracted to them. Absolutely. It's just words. It's just words, but they can't back it up. Hence, words are cheap. So no, I don't like this. Someone's over here playing along, even though time has proven otherwise. That the sexual energy, the sexual attraction is still there. See? You're still hot. You're still hot. Yeah, I'm totally still attracted to you. Totally still attracted to you. No. I don't like that. We do not exist to be humored. If you're going to love somebody, you love them. And if you want to express to them your sexual energy, do so because you want to and because you believe it. But don't lie to somebody like that. Don't. I don't know which way the lie is going. It could be someone's expressing the lie and the Five of Swords on the other person's part is that they believe it. As always, proof is in the actions. Do you want to be humored, Cancer, or do you want to be loved? Do you want someone to tell you they appreciate your sexual energy and they still have the passion for you? Or do you want someone who can actually say it and then back it up? There is more than the sexual energy here. Let's make that clear. And I think I already did. So for those of you who are just tuning in or you scrolled through or you missed the imperative point, I'm looking at someone who takes pride in having sexual attachment to their love. In other words, when I love somebody, I got the fires for them. And I'm proud of that. It's not just a one thing for me. I want both, right? And it's like, we're admitting that we haven't seen that in a long time. And as soon as that world opened up into this non-activity and I can't see it and we're not expressing it, thus began the stagnation cycle and the hanged man energy. Okay. And it's staying that way because somebody here is not being honest. And there's a good chance someone else is believing them. Because it would hurt if we didn't. We rely on our other person to not lie to us, that they're telling us the truth. And that's why I know it seems like a small white lie and it's made on good intentions, but at the end of the day, it causes more harm than good. That's why people need to be honest, man. That's why people need to speak the fuck up. I don't care how intuitive you think you are or they are. If somebody doesn't speak their truth and they think it's coming from a good place, it's gonna have consequences. So I want to know what that King of Swords is going to do with that growing knowledge that will soon become crystallized. He's going to end it to find his son? Or is he going to be honest to bring out the sun? Address the pain head on. I know what you want to open up. And if that's what you want, I want it for you, because that's fucking beautiful. And that's honest. And that's pure. And it's almost raw. That's how honest it is. It is so incredibly raw. It's hard to look at. This is someone who does not lie about their passions. This is someone who does not lie about their connections and the meaning in them. I know you want that from your person. Everybody would. You probably didn't even know you wanted that from them, honey. That's how fucked up that is. You probably didn't even know. It was like a given, right? In relationships, we're supposed to be honest about that stuff. Right? You didn't even know you wanted that until you stopped having it. And that Five of Swords started growing on you real uncomfortably. I just want them to be honest about that. And it's like the more you have to discover the truth the hard way, the more it hurts. Fuck yeah, it's going to be a sensitive issue. Yes. Because you're having to learn this shit on your own because they're not telling you the truth. So I don't know who that King of Swords is. And I don't know what prepared action I just know what he wants. Because now that he knows what's up, he's obligated to do something about it. That's the difference between a Page of Swords and a King of Swords. He's like, well, now I know this shit. I have to do something about it. That Page of Swords, I don't know much. I don't know much. I'm just trying to learn right now. He's like, oh no, I know. I gotta do something about it. So I want to know, Cancer, is this someone new? Or did you blast open the truth with this person and their energy just miraculously came around? So you tell me. Let's keep going. Show me the Three of Swords. There's still a little more in here. We'll use this for right now. Show me that Three of Swords, please. You know what? Still better than Pisces. Theirs exhausted me. I'm sorry, that's no offense to Pisces, but I'm like, honey, it's too much. It's too much. It's ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. No mas. Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, Ten of Cups, Three of Cups, ooh, ooh. There's something here growing in your mind that you kind of feel your heart space connecting somewhere else, and it kind of relieves you of the pain. I don't know who it is, but it makes you feel hopeful of shared love once more. So it could very well be that you did the thing. And you're like, I need to go towards my son now. It's hard for me to believe this King of Swords declared his truth and this person's like, oh, I suddenly remember my awesome attraction for you again. That's believable. Not without a lot of work. Is it possible? Yes. But not without a lot of work. Because that energy contrast is exquisitely high. Here. What you've been experiencing versus what you could experience in the future, that's rather sizable. So it's really hard for me to sit here, honestly, Cancer, and tell you, oh, that King of Swords came forward with this truth, and this person's like, you know what? Full lover, King of Wands. Totally. I'm totally got the hots for you again. I'm here with you. I am devoted to you. I am loyal to you. All my lovely emotional and sexual energy is 100% on you. New chapter, babe. It's not coming across like that. It's not. Realistically, that King of Swords says this is what I have to do because I can't live with the lie. What happens when that Page of Swords grew into an Ace of Swords and then grew into the hand of the King of Swords? It's dead center reading. So I know it's at the heart of the issue. I know that King of Swords just wants to be happy and not be lied to. And he doesn't want to lie to himself either. They deal in facts, by the way. King and Queen of Swords, they get a hard rap. But honestly, we need them. We need to look at shit seriously and rationally, analytically. This is when I take my feelings out of this, when I take the ego, when I take all that, when I put that shit aside, what am I left to work with here? Let's look at the facts, please. I have a growing knowledge in me that hurts like a son of a bitch. And it's sensitive, and it hurts me, and if I'm being honest, I think my person has been lying to me, and I think I've been lying to myself. So now what do we do with that? Now that we know that, what do we do with it? Your future orientation, your heart space will begin to recover and for reasons that I can kind of see why. You are connecting to someone who makes you remember the emotional harmony. Your kind of mind is trying to cautiously unfold to it. Like, this could be it. This could be it. This could be it. This could be it. I remember this. I remember this. It feels genuine. You're having a hard time feeling safe in new emotional connectivity. It's like, what if I'm being lied to again? There's that part of you that's so raw and so vulnerable. It makes me sad. And that comes from there. From being humored, which I absolutely fucking despise. I hate being humored. Don't you? That's like pats on the head. Pats on the head. Okay, I told you what you needed to hear. Go away. Nobody likes that. And I know in the moment, to whoever is providing that little white lie, it seems like that. It seems like a little white lie that has good intentions behind it. Well, I don't want them to get their pride hurt, and I still want them to think that I think that they're attractive. So I talk about it. I say, honey, you're still hot to me. I could take you right now. Roar. But the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Swords strongly suggest otherwise. Plus the Hanged Man. Plus I saw you open with it. I haven't been able to see it in a long time, and their words don't match the actions. Somebody's words do not match the actions. I really don't know who. I just know the other person believes it. What else are you going to do? You're supposed to trust your person, so when they tell you that they still see you that way and they're still attracted, you trust them, right? And that's why this is so fucking hurtful right here. That's why that's so hurtful. Because it's knowledge you're having to acquire on your own. You're learning it the hard way because they're not being honest with you. Somebody's not being honest. The other person's accepting it. So when I tell you that King of Swords is miles high of pissed off, but in a cold, detached way, that's exactly what that means. Somebody went cold. But they did it so that they could feel warm again. You ever had to suppress your emotions to get something done so that way you could rise to a different level of feeling? It's kind of like that. I gotta shut this down, and it's gonna hurt, and it's gonna suck. But if it means me going over here and feeling better, I gotta do it. It's very masculine kind of energy here. Cut this out so I can move into this, and I believe that is what's prompting this Wheel of Fortune into some very intense, real, holy shit energy. Wow. That's serious. That's intense, man. Can you handle that? Can you handle that? Because this person's not lying. This person is not lying. This person is not lying at all. They are the opposite of that. Can you handle that? You don't want this anymore? You don't want to be humored anymore? You want someone to like greet you with enthusiasm to the point they're practically ripping your clothes off? You got it, babe. But can you handle it? Because, oh my. Wow, Cancer. I mean, again, we are not doing intimate tarot, but honey, I can see things in different layers because I read multiple energy types. So, yeah. Can you handle that? You didn't want this. I got this. I got that part, honey. We unraveled that one. We unraveled that one. Painful as it was, as raw as that was. You have something here that's equally raw, if not more powerful, but it hits you in such a way it's like, whew. You want it. You're inclined towards it. The Wheel of Fortune can turn in your favor. It just completely 100% depends on what that King of Swords does. He can either accept the pain and try to work with it, or cut it out and move towards the sun. Anyway, I'm sorry. I do feel like I'm seeing a Cancer today who is opting to cut out the pain and Ten of Swords, the potential ending here, because the energy is so different. Like, you can't unlearn this kind of thing overnight. And then suddenly, boom, they're hitting you with new energy. That's just not how it works. It's the signature ID is completely different. It's raw, it's honest, and wants you. They're very honest about that. I know that. Goodness me. It's a very strong spiritual connection, but I think you know that. And if you don't, you will. In time, I do know you're connecting with them. In your future orientation, I will try to remember to do a time check. I do know this. It starts to pull you out of your pain as you learn to trust it. You are having to go... Real tarot. You are having to go through a trust phase with this person whose energy is that strong. But I think because it is that strong and that honest with you, you're learning to trust it. 3 of Swords to the 7 of Swords. Your mind is opening up in a way that says, okay, maybe I can let go of old pain in my heart. And that right here, that makes perfect sense to me. And your mind starts to open up in a kind of private way. Okay, I think I can trust this. I see the love developing here, literally. 3 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. You're starting to find your emotional safety in it. That means you're starting to trust it. They don't seem to lie to you. When they say they have feelings, they mean it. It is helping you recover your heart space. And like I said, for you, that's kind of one and the same. Okay, so I'm looking at, you say you need love in order to feel desired. And so you do. And the desire that's being expressed here is not... I don't like where it's coming from. Knight of Cups. Yes. Show me that Knight of Cups, please. And the 6 of Cups, that's beautiful in and of its own right. Natural emotional expression that goes beyond the 3 of Cups. With someone whom you are soul bonding with, it looks like you're trying to open up to the vulnerability thing, romance, that special language, the special looks, okay, gestures, romantic gestures, special words. Knight of Cups, and you seem to be acting from a sincere place, which is good. Your energy has, it looks like, somewhere safe to go. You're learning to trust. It's hard, because once you realize you've been lied to for I don't know how long, yeah, you're going to have some trust issues. You're going to have some trust issues, but I see your energy safely unfolding with whomever it is you're connecting to, and expands rather quickly. 3 to a 10, so that's good. Okay, let's see it. Let's do it. Knight of Cups, the Empress. My. Wow, you've ID'd this person as being very important to you. Holy shit, you anticipate them too. 3 of Wands. This is who you're the fool for. It's them. It's okay. And this is why we read tarot. Well, I do anyway. Just to show you that you have choice. Not that you don't. Just because everybody lies doesn't mean it's acceptable. I know you went along with it. You had to. We trust our partners to be honest with us. That when they tell us they love us, they mean it. And that they still desire us, that they mean that too. And I'm so sorry you had to learn that the hard way, the truth on your own. And it's so painful to you. A sinking realization. And it got bigger. To the point that you had to deal with it. I'm so sorry. It's not the cycle you wanted to open up, and you didn't mean it to lead into the 7 of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Who the fuck wants that? Your drives, Cancer, if this helps you, your drives as a human being are incredibly simple. Love and desire. That's all you wanted from your person. To be loved and desired. That's it. I don't know if you were telling them, yeah, babe, I still think you're hot. And maybe you didn't mean it. And you couldn't live with that anymore. Maybe it was them telling you, yeah, babe, you're still hot, you still turn me on. And it stopped being believable because there was no actions to back up. I see the words. Cancer, the words are right here. I see the words. There's somebody here saying the words right here. They don't mean it. It's been like that. And the point is, life is what you make of it, and you are making a lot of it. Yours is by far the best I've seen all week. Taurus had some very strong positive aspects as well. I have to say there was kind of something like that, where they could go in completely one different direction, assuming this other one had kind of stopped. But again, there was a clear pathway of left or right, A, B, you know, what is good for you, what is not correct for you, that kind of thing. Authenticity versus inauthenticity. They had a very similar version or a very similar map. You might want to check those out if you have Taurus in your chart. But I see you joyously, trippiously, that's not a word. But there's that Fool again. And this person whose energy comes blasting in towards you, I have to admit, it's a little rock and roll, all right? It's a little unapologetic. That's some raw energy. But I will say this, it's sincere. they're not lying to you at all when they're like, Cancer, I want to rip your fucking shirt off. That's what they mean. They mean that. But it's not just their passion, honey. It's the soul bond shit. It is upper level connectivity stuff, and you're reflecting it back. You're important to me, and I see you that way. You're the Empress. And I want to romance the shit out of you, right? It's beautiful. So beautiful. You're looking at them. You want to. You're looking at them. Your Fool is matching their Fool. This person will become your world. Highly productive, very loving, unconditional love. Maternal, the Empress is. Very protective. Also produces quite a bit. Spring. You know, it's so funny. I haven't had this thought in, I don't know, years. I say pollen season. This is funny. Okay. So in health, I used to provide health readings, but they weren't popular, so I stopped doing them. But classically in health, the Empress, reproductive, the mother, maternal energy, producer, right? But she also represents springtime, okay, when things come to life and life is indeed produced. She also represents in health pollen, right? Springtime, March, pollen, allergies. That's hilarious. Allergies. Maybe you have bad allergies, maybe they do. That's the first time in a long time I've gotten that. How funny. Oh, that's so funny. I haven't gotten that in a long time. They might be allergic to something. Goodness knows. Goodness knows. But the time of allergies is seasonal for this person. Heavy 3 energy, renewal. The freshness of the Fool. Heavy spring energy. Heavy spring energy. I don't think you meet this person in March. No. I think for some reason the connection with them substantiates in March or becomes more imperative to you. In what year? I don't know. That I will get back to. I just love the way your energy with this person is unfolding. How long it takes that Wheel of Fortune to spin, I don't know. We as human beings are used to seeing Wheel of Fortune like this. It moves super fast. Like the wheel on the Price is Right. Moves super fast. Try telling that to spirit. So how long that Wheel of Fortune takes to spin, I don't know. But I do know this. The King of Swords who chooses to cut out the ending, to accept the truth for what it is, it immediately launches into that. So it really comes down not to this Wheel of Fortune, but him. He ushers in the change. And this has been here a long time. I like how you are opening up your trust. The more you connect with this person, the emotional expanse happens quickly, naturally, easily, organically. You seem to trust them pretty quickly, pretty easily. And it helps recover your heart pain fast, really fast. Like, because they don't have a problem backing up their words, man. That's what I'm saying. They do, they give. You're like, I'm locking that shit down. That's what I'm doing. That's what you want that Empress. I don't know. I associate them with pollen allergies. That is wild. I haven't seen that in years. God knows, honey. I mean, for someone like me, that's very common. But I also live in Central Texas. I have such bad allergies, but that's hilarious. I haven't seen that in years. They might actually have legit an allergy. Oh my, that's so specific to that person. They might have an allergy of some type other than pollen. Some kind of an allergy. Well, there you go. That's confirmation for some of you. That person might have a food allergy. Huh. Six of Cups. Show me the Six of Cups. Show me that Six of Cups. Oh, thank you, honey. I appreciate it. Scorpios was okay. It was pretty good. Okay. They were working through some emotional stuff, but they were killing it in career. Talk about Empress. They were killing it in career, finances, but they're like, my emotional shit, don't look at that, Christina. I don't want to deal with that. Well, that's, you know. So theirs was okay. Pisces, no. But yours is just, honey, it's, I know it's got pain in it, but it also has more triumph than pain. It has so much more triumph than pain. And that's what I want you to focus on. Show me that Six of Cups, please. Show me, 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 show me. Gimme, 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 gimme. 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 Show me that Six of Cups. What's going on? I better not see Sagittarius. Why did I just... There it is. God dang it. I knew it. Four of Wands. Okay. So you have known this person a long time. This is going back to this person real quick. The Five of Swords is attached to this person whom you've known a long time. I'm not necessarily convinced that they are a soul bond, but that you have known them a long time. I've already seen the time element. Could literally be with Sagittarius. Does not have to be. I knew it. As soon as I pulled it, I was like, I'm going to see them again. I know I'm going to see them again. And so were you. FYI, heads up. They are trying to get your attention again. To get you to come back and heal the relationship. What you will do with that, I don't know. Your King of Swords energy already pretty much told me what it wants to do, and that is kind of final. There is a nostalgia in you to kind of respond, possibly out of habit. This person has very tempting healing qualities in them to try to resolve things, but again, it's kind of like a false healing with the Five of Swords there. In other words, work things out with you, but remains the same, essentially. Okay. So I'm not a big fan of that. But it is realistic. They are showing to me how far deep you go into a relationship with this person by the time this person kind of tries to reintroduce themselves in terms of we can work it out. We have that relationship energy. They still have, unfortunately, a Five of Swords attached to their energy. So while they are going to present to you elements in the interest of healing, give it time, give it patience. We still have love for each other. It's really lost its believability. Okay. You are looking at it to some extent, I believe, out of respect for the cups and or time shared with this person. But what you will actually do with it, I don't know. So just be warned. Okay. I knew it is. God dang it. I was hoping the Six of Cups would just show me more of this, but this is already unfolding in a certain way. That suggests it's strong, it's viable, and you know exactly where you're going. Okay. They have a lot to offer you, and it is the opposite of where you came from. This person will come back and try to reintroduce their energy at some point. You might even be tempted to look back at them and wonder if maybe you still can't fix things with them. That's up to you, but I want you to default to that King of Swords who kind of made a final decision. So that tells me there's a good chance this person at some point when you are really in a new relationship renaissance that doesn't quite feel new. It's highly productive. It's highly engaging. It's safe. It makes you feel safe. It loves you. It wants you. Very much so. Highly productive. This person is authentic in every way. For some reason, this person feels kind of prompted to come back and haunt your cups a little bit. You say, hey, remember these? Remember these? We can fix it. We can heal it. But they still, unfortunately, have a Five of Swords attached to them. So it's false healing. Okay, kind of like the false promises back here. If I still have the hots for you, or I'm still attracted to you. No. Unfortunately, it's the same song and dance. What you will do with that is entirely up to you. Advice, please. Advice. That's quite the nerve, I must say. But they were able, from that point of view, they did it so long with you, I could see why they feel like they could do it again, you know. So, also in the general sense, as you are building your new relationship with this person, okay, understand and recognize true healing and true action versus words and fallacies and false hopes, and just recognize the difference between those two. Okay, I feel like this person is giving you ample energy to work with to help you distinguish between truth and not truth as you continue to trust them. You seem to be trusting them very rapidly. So that tells me you're feeling, again, water sign, as a Cancer, as a water sign, that you are emotionally safe with this person because you are acclimating to it very quickly. That tells me you're reacting to it positively. You're showing Fool, so are they. You see them as an Empress. You're literally looking at them and you're like, that one. They're happy to see you too. But how would you advise to deal with the Two of Wands, Nine of Swords, the Seven of Swords? Excuse me, I do apologize. The Two of Wands, Nine of Swords, and Seven of Swords in reflection upon this person's energy. The one who might try to reintroduce itself. Hey, we can work it out. They still have a Five of Swords attached to them, and it's false healing. Okay, that's just killing more time, and you already did that with this person. Okay. In dealing with that, you know, it's up to you how you express your thoughts or not. You don't have to choose to speak to that person. But if you do, you might want to speak to the natural stress and pain and anxiety that it caused you. The hurt. If you choose to speak to it at all. You don't have to. Nothing requires you to. I know some of you are going to feel obligated. And that's, again, it's your choice. I just know you made it declarative. I believe that it's done. There's no, you know, it's no. So if you choose to speak to them again and again, that's your choice. It's being emphasized here. You speak to the truth of the thing, how much pain it caused you, and how much mental conflict it caused you to be lied to or humored that long. That's, again, that's your choice. Perhaps you did a clean cut and you didn't exactly elaborate. You know? Perhaps you insisted on the ending so you could just move forward. Perhaps you never really truly revealed to them your full thoughts. Like, I know you've been lying to me. Or I know you've been telling me what you think I wanted to hear. And guess what? That caused me more harm than good. You may not have done that. I don't know. They might want to know. They might want to know. After time has passed and you're already in this rockin' relationship, man. I'll tell you what. This person's energy, I like it. I like it. There's something about it that's hot It's intense, but at the same time, it's like, I got this. I don't know what it is, but I like it a lot. It's, they say what they mean what they say. I know that. So much so that you start trusting them very quickly. And again, you're going to have some trust issues, Cancer. That's to be expected. I don't know how long this went on. But there's someone energy here you're safely unfolding to, and it happens rapidly, easily, fluidly. In terms of recovering from your heart space and the lies and the shit you had to deal with up here, they make you feel completely different. And they really seem to want you for you, all of you. You know? And the energy is so warm and alive, but at the same time, it's warm, it's alive, but there's a little edge on it. There's a little edge on it. It's intense, man. It's intense. I mean, again, are you prepared for that, bruh? Are you prepared for that, sis? Holy shit. I don't know, but they make you feel very secure very quickly. Because again, they do what they say what they do, which goes again against what this is. They don't do what they say. And like I said, words are cheap. Knew it. I understand though. I don't know what their motivation is, other than the comfort to keep doing what they've always done. Memories shared, time spent. That's probably their motivation, is out of respect for the Six of Cups. But it ain't changed, man. It's the same song to the same fucking record. And that record's got a lot of scratches on it, honey. I don't know if you know this about vinyl, but you get so many scratches on that record, it's incomprehensible. It just won't. I mean, it just won't. It's no. I mean, a vinyl record can only take so many scratches before it's fucked. I mean, you just can't. You just can't. And it's like it's a worn out record. It has not changed. So if you choose to talk to that person at all, if they want to know what really happened, because perhaps you did do a cold cut where it's like, this is how it has to be. Perhaps you did not tell them the truth of your thoughts because it did hurt so much. It might be your chance to speak up, but that's entirely up to you. How they made you feel, the lies you had to carry, the lies you had to tell yourself, that kind of thing, okay? Don't focus on that. I'm just giving you the warning because Spirit's giving you the warning. I freaking knew it. Show me this person, please. Where are we in time? What? No way. No way. Dude, seriously, I thought it was 40 minutes. I was enjoying this so much, I thought it was 40 minutes. Yes, there was painful parts, and honey, I felt this so hard. I felt this so fucking hard. As you're feeling it, or we're feeling it, or you're about to feel it, I can feel it, man. I felt this so fucking hard. It's sensitive, it hurts, and you had to learn it on your own, and that's another reason you're angry. There's that cold fusion right there, because they let you figure that shit out on your own the hard way. Show me this person. Show me this person, show me this person, show me this person, show me this person. I know it begins with you opening up towards your son and standing firm in that decision. Show me that person, please. Time checks, anything significant. Who is this? What is this? Time references, anything. What's going on? Show me that person, please. Page of Death, Scorpio. Some of you are connecting to Scorpio. For some of you, and that's the literal translation. For others of you, you will have an incoming message from that person around Scorpio season, which is we are in now. And that is simply confirmation, or you connect with them for the first time now in Scorpio season. In other words, soon. It's, it may not, that's not right. That's not right. That's not right. Justice. Libra. Libra. That would explain it. That would explain it. That would explain the intensity right there, man. If this person was a Libra / Scorpio, shit. We're talking, and I don't mean cuspers. I don't do cuspers. That's a bunch of nonsense. We don't do cusping. That's ridiculous. No. I mean placements. If we're talking heavy Scorpio Libra placements, That would explain the intensity plus the sensuality. Ooh. Six of Swords. This is someone we hear music with. Or you associate with music. Or you will associate with music. The Five of Pentacles in this deck, which is terribly interesting. It's the only time I've ever seen it depicted like this, ever. There's that sense of heartbreak that comes from a break, and you associate it with music. It's like the break that you've experienced with someone is so intense that when you feel it, sometimes you associate them with movement, sound, music, and it's like a romance that was broken in the past, so much so it evokes songs, sights, smells, a specific point in time. You associate this person with music, or you will. You will kiss them during music. Yes. Spirit said yes. You will kiss them during music. Wherever there's music, honey. Oh, music is everywhere. So I can't give you the specifics. Perhaps it's at a concert hall. Perhaps it's at a play. Perhaps it's at just some place. You know, I don't know. You will kiss them during music. Movement. 5, 6. November 5th and or 6th might be important when it comes to this person. That would fit the Scorpio timeline, does not have to. That would explain the intensity of their energy. Balanced, level-headed, but sensual and sexual. Damn. 5, 6. What's going on there? Page of Wands, incoming message. I just know that it's happening soon. But it should be after this. You might know them. You might know them a little bit. You might know them. You might know them a little bit. If there's a little bit of communication here and there, but it's not like that. I don't think it is. Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Yes, I see that. I see that. I see that. I see that. I understand. I understand. They keep showing me temperance with pain. The person who tries to heal with you could literally be Sag, someone who expresses more fire than they actually feel. Yes, I know. There's still some interference there, so we haven't had a chance to fully connect with this person because this is still existing. I see that. Yeah, so this, you opening up to the Wheel of Fortune in terms of the positivity and this intensity of this other person is really riding on the back of dealing with this energy that says it wants to heal, that says it's sincere, that says it wants the best with you. Sexual healing, emotional healing. It's not true. It causes the heartbreak. That has to be dealt with before this can be moved on. That's all I know. There might be some sort of connectivity here. I just can't see it. It's some sort of communication. But they keep, yeah, I know. It's the Ace of Cups. No shit. It's the 5th and 6th might be important. And of course that adds up to 11. Christina, sometimes you try way too hard. Okay. Portal energy, 11. Yes, of course. You know, sometimes I try way too hard. Yeah, it's conditional. It's portal energy. Thank you, Spirit. Sometimes I need a refresher too. I appreciate you. So we gotta wrap this up. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. I'm human too, honey. Even I'm okay. So portal energy is conditional. It can open very strongly that Wheel of Fortune to the intensity of this person's kind of raw energy that is attracted to you like a magnet. It knows where it wants to go. It's not going to lie to you. It wants you. It does the opposite of what this experience is. Okay, they don't deal in lies. They're extremely honest, and their energy is raw for you. Like, it's honest for you, and it's intense for you. However, there is a level of practicality in this person that says, oh, but I got it. I'm the Empress. I always have my shit together, thank you. So anyway, I'm sorry. So that portal energy, going back to 11/11, there's really tends to be 2 dates out of the year that people in my field really pay attention to, and that's Lionsgate energy, and then of course soulmate energy, which is 11/11. So for some of you, yeah, it fits the profile. You have the opportunity. It doesn't have to exactly be November 11th. What I'm saying is that you could make more advances in that energy, turning that wheel of fortune, no matter how slow, in that particular direction, the more we come to terms with the fact that this person presents healing. They present authenticity on the surface with their words, not through action. Okay, they're always trying to heal the pain, but they can never successfully heal it because there's always a lie in front of it. That's why it always feels like a wound, because it is. There you go. So, damn, dude. Aquarius season. For some of you. Late January might be terribly important, yeah. Cycles opening, cycles closing, world's end. One's riding off the back of the other one. It is conditional. Again, that portal energy will open up to you as you make more strides in one. So too do you open the other with someone who is a little bit more meant for you. But it is conditional. There's things that have to happen to put this in place. Yes. I like this. That actually makes me very happy. Oh, God, that was so abrupt. King of Swords. Cut it out. Go towards the sun. I like this, though. I'm learning to trust what this person I could not heal with, because there's always a lie between us about how they actually receive my energy and what they actually want to do with it. And this person, this is actually healing to me. I'm learning to trust it, and I'm learning to trust it quickly. Because again, they don't lie. When they say they want you and they love you, that's what they mean. Like, they fucking get it, dude. Bro, sis, they get it. They're so honest. They're so honest. Getting that heavy, heavy. There are things happening now. There are things happening now. I'm having a hard time. Anything on this Ten of Swords, please? It's conditional. To find your true mate, 11/11 energy, things have to start shifting from one energetic pool into the other. Stop giving to one and give more to the other. And that's how you generate the cycle energy. So that Ten of Swords is the Nine of Pentacles, the Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. There is a stronger sense of ownership here. Stronger sense of ownership here and sense of self. Really going back to the basics of you and what are good intentions. What are good intentions? What is right for me? I'm kind of going back to the building blocks of myself and understanding and honoring what a good intended heart space actually is for myself and the person whom I want to connect to. What are good intentions? Are they white lies to kind of pacify my ego and make me feel good in the moment? Or are they ones that actually mean what they say? I agree. The 3rd, the 9th, the 12th. But I don't. Bigger picture, please. Hanged Man, a full year. for some of you. I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger. It could be upwards to December, true. I did see World's End. The Hanged Man is technically 12, but for some of you, 9 plus 3 is 12. Then the Hanged Man, 12. For some of you, not till full count October. No. October to November by this time next year. It doesn't matter. Just so long as I start to see the pulls, the kind of polarity, pull away from one and you start to give to the other, then you start making good on that portal exchange. Nothing has to happen right now, just so long as there are some efforts to, that Wheel of Fortune's going to move when it's going to fucking move. And it's going to really come down to this King of Swords when he accepts the truth, acts on it. Okay? But anyway, I'm sorry. I'm trying to dig into this as much as I can because I find it absolutely captivating. It's absolutely fascinating. This is the shit tarot readers love. Okay? Real ones. Sorry. Said what I said. Real ones, real tarot readers live for this shit. This is good. This is very good. It speaks to the highest levels of connectivity and the most basic kind of sad human ones. You can't have one without the other, right? We had to learn this lesson the hard way in order to understand what it is we should be gravitating towards. Okay, K, P, T, S, practical. Virgo energy? Could be connecting one. You might have some strong Virgo in your chart. Yeah, I saw that over here. That sense of practicality and not knowing what else to do, and my energy has to go somewhere. Cancer. Yeah. Fellow Cancer, a Virgo maybe, but I'm seeing both of those as you. I gotta get the work done. It doesn't, you know, I believe my person. It's the practical thing to do. I know, but your water isn't here too, honey. You're still an emotional being. You knew something wasn't right. Again, yeah, exactly. The cat intuition. R, G, and then the chakral alignment. Yes. 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 Getting your chakras aligned. I said that. I said that. Okay. It could be for connecting to Virgo. I saw heavy Sag too. Cancer, Virgo. I'm getting both of these pulls from your energy, but take it as it resonates. Collective readings, honey. Collective readings. Okay. I wish people understood how to do basic math. You take the world's population, divide it by 12, because there's 12 zodiac signs. That's a collective. Sometimes I'm going to hit really hard for you. And other times, well, it's like, some of that did, but there you go. Okay. Dragon, Aries, Leo, Sag, Stingray, Scorpio, and X. Okay, that's enough. Cancer, seriously, that's enough. For reals, for reals. I'm so sorry. That's enough. That's enough for your general overview. This is great. I really enjoyed it, as painful as it was. Just please know, if you so choose to even make the smallest decisions to start downplaying one energy and opening up towards another, you will begin the appropriate exchange. It may not happen. It's not going to happen overnight. But it is here, and it's beautiful. It's exquisite. It's gorgeous. And whatever it is you were missing before, it will be made up for in spades. And I'm kind of like, Cancer, honey, are you ready for that? Lovely. Put in the comments as you see fit. Take care. Be well.